Alrighty. Welcome to the second round of winter storm coverage for this significant winter storm. Testing.
Partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above 0.
Sorry.
Highs in the lower 20s. At midnight at Lambert Field and St. Louis, snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees. The dew point was 5, giving us a relative
Alright, let's switch to this one. Alright, okay. So we'll go through the current conditions and, we'll go through the current conditions and then we'll go through the models. So, currently, anywhere in the area just circled from like Montgomery City, New Florence, and Herman, all the way to Godfrey, Belfalto, Edwardsville, and Glen Carbon in Illinois, you are seeing currently at this time light to moderate snowfall anywhere, but anywhere in this area could be seeing light, moderate, or heavy is either seeing light, moderate, or heavy snowfall. So, and that includes locations from Owensville and Gerald and New Haven all the way over to Sparta, Coulterville, Oakdale, and Ocalville in Illinois. So, we do have a winter storm. Alright, we do have the winter storm warning that remains in effect until 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult to impossible. And that's for Lincoln County. For this one is for Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis, and Warren.
This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties.
All right, sorry. This one is for Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Missouri, and Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches. Portions of south until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. Alright, let's go through the future radar, and then... Alright, so light, moderate to or heavy snowfall could be falling around 1 a.m. and heavy and we could have heavy snowfall in some spots too. Light, moderate, and heavy snowfall in some spots. I think 1 to 2 a.m. here. So realistically, any time now we could start to see some areas have heavy snowfall. I think the heavy snowfall could end around like 6 to 7 a.m. So
until 6 p.m. Sunday.
maybe some heavy snowfall around 8 a.m.
The current time is 1:02 a.m. Central.
So, but
This is no
realistically, I probably actually,
Missouri,
just to let you all know, I probably will
2.550 megahertz. This program originates from the
Um,
Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis,
hear,
parts of east central Missouri, and
yeah, around 4 a.m. Until 4 a.m. we could be having heavy snowfall in some areas.
storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Cold weather advisory in effect from midnight Sunday night to noon Monday. Tonight, snow. Snow may be heavy at times.
I might take a couple hours break here in between 3 to 6 a.m. because I just want to give my voice a break and might want to catch a couple, maybe a couple Z's, but we'll do.
Total snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches.
So,
Highs around 15.
well, we could actually go live. There is actually a potential,
Miles per hour.
for us to go live in between 8 to 11 a.m. tomorrow
As low as 7 below in the morning.
because of
Sunday night.
this. So,
In the evening. Then clearing.
I mean, if the models keep showing this, I could be live 8 to 11 a.m.,
Miles per hour with gusts
which would mean that
per hour.
I would probably
Values as low as 19.
stop at like 5 a.m. and then
Highs around 15.
get some breakfast
5 to 10 miles per
at
hour.
these times.
To 20 miles per hour. Wind chill values as
Anyway, sorry, I'm just trying to think out loud. Anyway,
Monday night.
so basically, this storm could be out of the air. So that
Temperature will
is
after midnight.
so basically
Winds 5 to 10 miles
anywhere in between 3 to 4 p.m. we could have
per hour.
this exit the St. Louis area.
As low as 9
So,
Tuesday.
now let's look at snowfall totals.
30s. Wind chill values as low as
Total snowfall.
Tuesday night.
And this is, again, I want to reiterate. I forgot to reiterate this earlier with the first round with the winter storm. This is adding to could be adding to the already fallen snow. And in some spots, there's like
Sunny.
1 to 2 inches that have fallen. In some spots, there's like 4 to 5 that have already fallen.
Thursday night through Saturday.
But here in about
Low 0 to 5.
few hours, we'll get a update on the total snowfall.
At midnight at Lambert Field and St. Louis, snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees.
So I think this is
5. It's a relative humidity of 84%. The wind was north at 10 miles an hour.
this is adding to the snowfall. Again, this is adding to the snowfall that's already fallen.
And falling.
So
In the metro area, in Chesterfield, snow was falling, reducing the visibility
anywhere from 5 or anywhere from 3 to 10 inches, which is very reasonable,
degrees.
I believe. And
Were reported,
um
the visibility to 1 mile and 9 degrees
let's go to the NAM 3 kilometer
in St. Charles.
and
Falling, reducing the visibility to 1 mile with a wind chill of -7.
let's see here.
Across the region, light snow was
That one, that control.
with a temperature
My buttons are not working.
in Quincy light snow
My buttons are trying to fall asleep.
3 degrees.
Is what they're trying to do.
Kansas City light
All
snow
right.
was falling and the temperature
So this is realistic. I agree with this too.
reported, reducing the
Anywhere from
quarters of a mile
4
Field, Missouri,
to,
temperature of 4. In
well, not the,
snow and fog were reported,
anywhere from 4 to like 14 inches could fall in some
temperature was
locations. Maybe not 14, but like,
were reported
I would not be surprised if we get
12 degrees.
a couple locations
Snow was
at the end of all this and we,
with a temperature
at like 11, 12, maybe even 13 inches of snowfall.
were reported,
Um,
reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile.
so
Temperature was 9 degrees.
that's the NAM 3 kilometer. Let's look at the NAM 12 kilometer.
Wind chill of -5. Now here is the
And then
weather outlook for portions of
Again, if you haven't watched my latest weather video, it is posted on my YouTube channel. It is about 4 minutes long. So, okay. What in the world is this?
Heavy accumulating snowfall is expected through Sunday afternoon.
Why is it showing this? This is the NAM 3 kilometer. I think it's glitching. Just for a laugh. Anywhere from... This is not gonna happen. Anywhere, the NAM 12 kilometers showing anywhere from 9 to 35 inches of snow in some areas. This is not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. If that were to happen, we'd be probably talking about extreme impacts to daily life in some areas. So, that is the current radar. I did not agree with that NAM 12 kilometer. That, I don't know what that was doing, if that was glitching or what was happening. Alright, there's not many changes to the radar, so I'm actually going to take a drink here. A couple drinks here. And also cough.
Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches for portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair.
Let's look at the cameras until there are any kind of little bit major changes to the radar. Alright. Not get the camera slot set because I had some friends over. But that's alright. We'll manage with one.
1:10 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is NOAA Weather Radio KDO 89 St. Louis, Missouri.
Alright.
Broadcasting on 162.550
Alright.
megahertz.
So that is...
Program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri.
Doesn't really show that much snow falling. I'm gonna switch it to the... Do I switch it? Yeah, I'm gonna probably switch it to...
Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Cold weather advisory in effect from...
I'm gonna try and switch it to this one.
Tonight, snow. Snow may be heavy at times after midnight. Snow accumulation of 4 to 8 inches. Near steady temperature around 9 above. Northeast winds
Well,
to 10 miles.
the cameras aren't really showing much of anything
Miles per hour.
other than snow on the ground, and I don't know, you guys don't want to watch that. So,
As low as 6 below.
at least the ones that I have out.
Sunday.
Alright,
Snow.
let's
Snow accumulation
go ahead,
10
whoop,
inches.
switch to
Around 15.
this scene.
North winds
Alright,
to 15 miles per hour with
so...
to 25 miles per hour.
There are actually the radar actually did change a little bit.
Wind chill values as
So
in the morning. Sunday night.
currently anywhere in this area it could
Colder with low 3 below.
is either seeing light, moderate, or heavy snowfall. That's ranging from Owensville and Herman all the way to Marissa, St. Labori, and Muscuda in Illinois.
Around 15.
I think some isolated locations that I wouldn't be surprised are picking up heavy snowfall are
Values as
are
in the morning. Monday night.
this
Clear.
no, not that one.
Cold with lows
So isolated locations I think could be Union, St. Clair, and Pacific,
southwest wind
and also
miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles.
Festus and Maystown.
Wind chill
Festus and Maystown in Illinois. Alright.
Tuesday, sunny.
So,
Not as cool highs in the lower 30s. Wind chill values as low as 0 in the morning.
so that is, and all
Cold with lows around 5 above.
specific.
Wednesday,
This is the main area that I'm kind of really
20s.
thinking I could see
In the evening.
some point some heavy snowfall.
Cold with lows
Um,
around 0. Thursday,
If the radar doesn't change that much in the next
wind
15 to 20 minutes, which I'm gonna work on some stuff
Thursday night through Saturday,
between then,
cloudy.
then I'm going to probably stop it.
5 above 0.
But
In the lower 20s.
there's actually some heavy snowfall
In St. Louis.
falling near like Villa Ridge,
Reported, reducing
Missouri.
visibility to 3
So
quarters of a mile
let me update
9 degrees.
the
The dew point was 5, giving us
area of concern here.
of 84.
Let me see here.
The wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5, and the pressure
Villa
point
Ridge,
and falling.
Missouri.
Elsewhere in the metro
Alright,
area,
now that's updated.
snow was falling, reducing the
Actually pretty awake. I've never done this. I'm pretty awake. Actually pretty awake.
5. In Belleville, it was 10
Alright.
degrees.
So,
Cahokia, light snow and fog were reported, and
let me actually update the winter weather alerts.
in St. Charles,
Winter weather alert numbers.
9, with a wind
Just give me one moment.
across the region. Light snow
Alright, we have
reported in Columbus,
winter weather advisories. How many winter weather advisories do we have in effect?
Quincy, light snow and fog.
We have 62. It's at 55.
In Kansas City, light snow was falling and the temperature was 2. Light snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of
In effect.
Springfield, Missouri, with a temperature of 4. In Rolla, snow and fog were
Oh,
reported.
that's winter storm warning.
To 1/2 of a
That's
mile.
not the right.
Temperature was 4.
That's not the right one. Alright.
Snow and fog were reported in Cape Girardeau.
So, amount in effect 62.
Fog were reported in Springfield, Illinois.
Alrighty.
Temperature
And then
once again in St. Louis.
you can see me update it live, which is what I intended for.
3/4 of a mile. The temperature was 9 degrees and the wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5. Now here is the hazardous
There's storm watches.
eastern and central
3.
as well as west central and southwest Illinois. For tonight, light accumulating snow will continue through the evening, becoming heavier later this evening. See the winter storm warning and winter weather.
Update it once per stream because I can't.
And now the extended outlook for the
Pending how much I have to do it this stream, I might actually.
afternoon for much of the area. See the
I
winter
mean-
storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. Wind chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night into Monday morning. See the cold weather advisory for additional details. Spotters are encouraged to report snowfall totals to National Weather Service St. Louis.
Alright, if you're a spotter, you need to report
Special weather
snowfall
statement
totals.
for the following counties.
Alright, winter storm warnings 98.
Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties.
Yeah, there are more, so.
Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. Very cold wind chills as low as
From when I updated the totals.
for portions of South
All
Central,
right.
Southwest, and West
And there are still
Central, East Central, Northeast,
no
Southeast
snow squall warnings, still no blizzard warnings, ice storm
Wind
warnings.
chills as low as 10 to 20 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, a hat, and gloves.
Not mean to cough on you.
This is a special weather
Alright,
for the following
27.
Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday.
Alright,
Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches. For portions of South Central, Southwest, and West Central Illinois and Central, East Central, and Northeast Missouri. Until 6
okay,
p.m.
let
Sunday,
me actually.
travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties.
Okay, the radar has changed a little bit,
Jefferson,
so I'm actually going to run through the radar again. So,
and Warren, and the following counties.
in this
Illinois, Madison,
In these locations, there is either light, moderate, or heavy snowfall, falling anywhere from Owensville and Gerald all the way to Arnold, Oakville, Imperial, and Concord in Missouri. And down here is either picking up light or moderate snowfall currently. And up here in this area is picking up light to moderate snowfall in some areas, ranging from this one's ranging from DeSoto, Somerset, and Hillsborough, all the way to Redbud and Rumma in Illinois. And this big circle is ranging from New Haven, Jonesburg, New Florence, Montgomery City, all the way to St. Louis, Granite City, Alton, and Spanish Lake in Illinois, and Caseyville, Glen Carbon, Edwardsville, Belfalto, and Godfrey in Illinois. And also in Ellsbury. So, this is the current radar. The current weather alerts we have in effect are a winter storm warning for Lincoln County, which says winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Central Standard Time Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. And then this one is for Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Missouri, and Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois. And it says heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. And then we have a cold weather advisory in effect. Very cold wind chills as low as 10 to 20 below expected for portions of central, southwest, and west central Illinois, and central, east central, northeast, and southeast Missouri. From midnight Sunday night to noon Monday, the dangerously cold wind chills as low as 10 to 20 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Alright.
Thursday, partly sunny. Highs around 20. Wind chill values as low.
Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, a hat, and gloves. Alright. And then let's read the precautionary preparedness actions for the winter storm warnings. For the Lincoln County winter storm warning, the rapid accumulation of snow will make travel extremely difficult, if not impossible. If travel is necessary, be sure to exercise extreme caution. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. In Illinois, the latest road conditions can be obtained at www.gettingaroundillinois.com. In Missouri, the latest road conditions can be obtained at traveler.modot.org/map or by calling 1-888-275-6636. And for the Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Missouri, Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois winter storm warning. The rapid accumulation of snow will make travel extremely difficult, if not impossible. If travel is necessary, be sure to exercise extreme caution. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. In Illinois, the latest road conditions can be obtained at www.gettingaroundillinois.com. In Missouri, the latest road conditions can be obtained at traveler.modot.org/map or by calling 275 6636.
3/4 of a mile. The temperature was 9 degrees.
All right, let's look at the winter storm severity index
Producing a wind
and
chill of 5. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook
winter
of eastern and central Missouri as well as
um
central and southwest Illinois.
weather outlook.
Light accumulating snow will
All right,
continue through this evening.
so
Heavier later this evening.
anywhere in this area, which is basically the entire St. Louis area, is under a level 3 out of 3 high risk for 4+ inches of snowfall.
For much of the area, see the winter storm warning and winter
So, which ranges from Owensville, Herman, New Florence, and Montgomery City, all the way to Marissa, Fayetteville, New Baden, Trenton, and Highland in Illinois.
additional details.
And some cities further north are Troy and Ellsbury in Missouri, and Jerseyville, Brighton, Godfrey, and Alton in Edwardsville in
Franklin, Jackson,
Illinois.
Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City,
So that is the winter storms snow outlook.
Illinois, Madison, Monroe, and
Here is this is the
cold wind chills as low as 10 to 20 below expected. For portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, northeast, and southeast Missouri. From midnight Sunday night to noon Monday.
oh, it's probably updated for today. So
20 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes.
well,
Use
I'm not gonna bother updating it.
outside
I've updated it a lot.
clothing, but hats,
So
this is a
anywhere in basically this area,
Missouri
except this area, which includes
effect until
well,
Sunday.
anyone in that big circle is under a moderate impacts to daily life, which again extends from Montgomery City, Herman, and Owensville,
Central,
and Troy and Ellsbury, all the way to Marissa, Lebanon, Highland, Edwardsville, Alton, Brighton, and Jerseyville in Illinois.
this is a special weather statement for the following:
That is a moderate impacts to daily life.
Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe,
So
St. Clair.
Sunday we could still see moderate,
PM Sunday,
maybe even some spots major impacts. I would not be surprised if we see a couple major impact areas on Sunday
Central and
here.
Southwest Illinois and Central, East Central,
And
and Southeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult.
all right, sorry, I'm trying to find out
The current time is
how to turn it off, and then
Central Standard Time. This is NOAA weather radar.
now this is the current radar.
Missouri,
All right,
broadcast
now let's.
2.550 megahertz.
Okay, now some action is coming.
Originates
Some action is coming now here, so
office in St. Louis.
let's get focused, people.
Parts of
All right.
Missouri and Southwest
Sorry, it wasn't that active.
surrounding
13 minutes ago, but now it's getting active.
storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Cold weather
MoDOT
in
is,
effect from
or
midnight Sunday night
is that
to
MoDOT?
Monday. Tonight,
No, that's I think St. Louis County is shoveling some areas near this camera.
snow accumulation of 4 to 8 inches. Near steady temperature around 9 above.
Let me.
5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill
So realistically,
low after midnight.
I'm gonna show you
Snow
the snowfall, total snowfall this stream, and then
highs around 15.
on any stream,
Per hour with gusts
I'm gonna show it.
5 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%.
Maybe let me see.
Wind chill value
Every
below in the morning.
every like 45 minutes, or every like 30 to 45 minutes. So in between, anytime now, I'm gonna show you all the snowfall again, because for anyone that's anyone new that's joining in,
Values as 19 below. Monday.
because,
Highs
but what I was trying to say is I won't probably show it as much,
up to 20 miles per hour.
because
Wind chill value
the totals are basically certain.
mostly clear.
we could see 5 to 10 inches for the St. Louis area in some isolated locations, picking up 11 to 12, maybe even 13. What was I don't know what I was doing. So, I will, for anyone new that's joining in, we have snowfall intensifying. Anywhere in this area is picking up light to moderate snowfall. And that's anywhere from Hawk Point, Middletown, and Silks, all the way to Godfrey, Alton, Brighton, and Jerseyville in Illinois. And then anywhere in this area is picking up light, moderate, either light, moderate, or heavy snowfall. Wouldn't be surprised if some locations like maybe near St. Clair, maybe near St. Louis soon, maybe even near Wildwood could start to pick up start to have heavy snowfall. So, and then we have for Lincoln County a winter storm warning. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. And then a winter storm warning for Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Missouri, and Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois. So, it says winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. And then we also have a cold weather advisory in effect for all those counties. For Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Missouri, and Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois. Cold weather advisory in effect from midnight Sunday night to noon Monday. Very cold wind chills as low as 10 to 20 below expected. From midnight Sunday night to noon Central Standard Time Monday. The dangerously cold wind chills as low as 10 to 20 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, a hat, and gloves. Let's look at the models for the and just so you know, not that I don't want to, I'm going to actually show it. So, let's look at the future radar. And then, after this, since I've done it twice now, if I have...
Spotters are encouraged to report snowfall totals to National Weather Service St. Louis. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair.
All right.
Very cold wind chills as low as 10 to 20 below expected. For portions of South Central.
So, well, I'll show the total snowfall, I guess, because I got to it. So, I think this is really realistic. 3.3 to anywhere from 3.3 to 9 inches of snowfall is what I believe, or is what the HRRR is showing, and I believe that is realistic. And see the NAM 3 kilometer and
West Central Illinois and Central, East Central, and Northeast Missouri until 6 p.m. Sunday.
And then the NAM 3 kilometer I actually think is realistic also.
This
we could see anywhere from 3.9 to not 14.1 inches, but I think we could see a couple isolated locations get 11 to 12 inches and maybe a little over a foot of snowfall. And that's what the NAM 3 kilometer is showing, which is 3.9 to 14.1 inches of snowfall. So the NAM 12 kilometer, I laughed earlier about this is very ridiculous. It is showing gonna laugh again. This is showing anywhere from 10 to 34 inches of snowfall. That is not gonna happen. That is just unrealistic. That is just unrealistic. And let's look at the future. That is just unrealistic. And precipitation type. Let's look at the future radar. And then, alright. Well, right around, we could, around 1 to 2 a.m. here is when the, heavy snowfall could persist, and then I think that it could, well, I think it could persist until maybe, until 6 a.m. maybe. Maybe starting back up around 7 a.m. And then maybe a little bit of heavy snow in the eastern part of the St. Louis area around 11 a.m. And then the storm starts to exit the St. Louis area around 3 to 4 p.m. So now that I read that, I'm gonna cough, drink some water, and then I'm gonna read some snow reports.
Up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 9 below. Tuesday, sunny. Not as cold as in the lower 30s. Wind chill values as low as 0 in the morning. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Cold with lows around 5 above. Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the mid-20s. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Cold with lows around 0. Thursday, partly sunny.
So I will start from when I started kind of where I left off, which is I'd say right around the climate summary, maybe. Read this Baldwin one. Baldwin, St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow 3 inches at 5:01 p.m. Received via X. St. Jacob, Madison County, Illinois. Amateur radio reports snow of 2 inches at 5:04 p.m. Central Time. Wildwood, St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow 3.5 inches, 0 inches at 4:15 p.m. Twitter report. 4 miles southwest of Middletown in Montgomery County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 1.30 inches at 5:11 p.m. Facebook report. 1 mile northwest of St. Peters, St. Charles County, Missouri. Broadcast media reports snow of 1.50 inches at 5:33 p.m. 3 miles southwest of Maryland Heights in St. Louis County, Missouri. Broadcast media reports snow of 3 inches at 5:38 p.m. And I don't know why it says 3, but it says 3. St. Rose, Clinton County, Missouri. Storm Chaser reports snow of 3.20 inches at 5:40 p.m. Sunset Hills, St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 2.50 inches at 5:34 p.m. Facebook report. Afton, St. Louis County, Missouri. Afton, St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 2.70 inches at 5:31 p.m. Facebook report. Alton, Madison County, Illinois. Amateur radio reports snow of 1.50 inches at 5:28 p.m. Two reports of 1.50 inches and another of 1.3 inches in the town of Alton, Illinois. 3 miles north-northwest of Arnold in St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 1.80 inches at 5:49 p.m. Facebook report. O'Fallon, St. Clair County, Illinois. Public reports snow of 1.50 inches at 5:50 p.m. Facebook report. 3 miles east-southeast of Lyon in Franklin County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 3.30 inches at 5:53 p.m. Facebook report. At Ellisville, St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 2.50 inches at 5:45 p.m. Facebook report. 2 miles west-northwest of Weldon Spring in St. Charles County, Missouri. Official National Weather Service observation reports snow of 2.30 inches at 24th of January at 6 p.m. from the National Weather Service office in Weldon Spring, Missouri. Still snowing. 1 mile west of Blackjack in St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 2 inches at 24th of January at 6 p.m. 1 mile north of Harvester in St. Charles County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 1.70 inches at 24th of January, 6 p.m. Gerald, Franklin County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 3 inches at 24th of January at 6:05 p.m. 2 miles north-northwest of Woodson Terrace, St. Louis County, Missouri. Official National Weather Service observation reports snow of 2.30 inches at 24th of January at 6 p.m. from Lambert Field. Still snowing. It's 4 miles south-southeast of Columbia in Boone County, Missouri. Official National Weather Service observation reports snow of 1.20 inches at 24th of January at 6 p.m. Columbia official measurement so far. Still snowing. It's 3 miles southwest of Maryland Heights in St. Louis County, Missouri. Broadcast media reports snow of 2.40 inches at 24th of January, 6:19 p.m. 2 miles northwest of Dardenne Prairie, St. Charles County, Missouri. National Weather Service employee reports snow of 2 inches at 24th of January, 6 p.m. Bowling Green, Pike County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 3 inches at 24th of January at 5:30 p.m. Facebook report. Washington and Franklin County, Missouri. Train Spotter reports snow of 2.10 inches at 24th of January at 6:14 p.m. 1 mile east-northeast of Montgomery City in Montgomery County, Missouri. Train Spotter reports snow of 2.30 inches at 24th of January, 6:36 p.m. Central. Still snowing. Carlinville, Macoupin County, Illinois. Public reports snow of 2 inches at 24th of January at 6:43 p.m. Troy, Lincoln County, Missouri. Emergency Management reports snow of 2.50 inches at 24th of January at 6:45 p.m. Holtz Summit, Callaway County, Missouri. Amateur radio reports snow of 1.80 inches at 24th of January at 6:34 p.m. 2 miles south of Lake St. Louis in St. Charles County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 2 inches at 24th of January at 6:08 p.m. Manchester, St. Louis County, Missouri. Train spotter reports snow of 3.50 inches at 24th of January at 7:09 p.m. Oh, we just got another one.
10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour.
Eh, boy.
Values as low as 90.
We'll get up there.
Tuesday, sunny. Not as cool highs in the lower 30s. Wind chill values.
Sorry, let me.
0 in the morning. Tuesday night.
Okay, Camp Point, Adams County, Illinois. Emergency Management reports snow of 3.30 inches at 24th of January at 7:25 p.m. Snow still falling. Palmyra, Marion County, Missouri. Train spotter reports snow of 3.40 inches at 24th of January at 7:36 p.m. Still snowing. Wentzville, St. Charles County, Missouri. Public reports snow 3 inches at 24th of January at 7:38 p.m. Report from X, still snowing. 1 mile east of Harvester, St. Charles County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 2.90 inches at 24th of January at 7:20 p.m. 2 miles southwest of Welland Spring, Missouri. St. Charles County, Missouri. Official National Weather Service observation reports snow of 3.10 inches at 24th of January at 8 p.m. From National Weather Service office in Welland Spring. 0.8 inches in the past 2 hours. St. Genevieve in St. Genevieve County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 3.40 inches at 24th of January at 8:21 p.m. Snow still falling. 2 miles south of Collinsville in St. Clair County, Illinois. Public reports snow of 3.40 inches at 24th of January at 8:02 p.m. 1 mile southeast of St. Paul, Missouri. 1 mile southeast of St. Paul in St. Charles County, Missouri. 911 call center reports snow of 3.30 inches at 24th of January at 8:26 p.m. Still snowing. 1 mile north of University City in St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 3.10 inches at 24th of January at 8:28 p.m. Still snowing. 2 miles northwest of Hazelwood in St. Louis County, Missouri. National Weather Service employee reports snow of 3.30 inches at 24th of January at 8:34 p.m. Troy, Lincoln County, Missouri. Emergency Management reports snow of 3.30 inches at 24th of January at 8:35 p.m. Still snowing. Brighton, Macoupin County, Illinois. Public reports snow of 2 inches at 24th of January at 6:52 p.m. 5 miles east of Farmington and St.
And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday. Heavy accumulating snowfall is expected through Sunday afternoon for much of the
Holy cow!
and winter weather advisory for additional details. Wind chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night.
Yeah, it is still snowing.
Cold weather advisory for additional details.
Whoa. The radar has changed dramatically.
The National Weather Service, St. Louis. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis.
Okay. 5 miles east of Farmington in St. Genevieve County, Missouri. Public reports snow 2.80 inches at 24th of January at 5:53 p.m. 1 mile west-northwest of Lakeshire in St. Louis County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 3.70 inches at 24th of January at 7:54 p.m. Muscuda, St. Clair County, Illinois. Reports snow of 3 inches at 24th of January at 8:24 p.m. 3 miles southeast of Fletcher in Jefferson County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 2 inches at 24th of January at 8:37 p.m. Cedar Hill, Jefferson County, Missouri. Public reports snow of 2.90 inches at 24th of January at 8:56 p.m. 1 mile northeast of Farmington in St. Francis County, Missouri, public reports snow 3 inches at 24th of January, 8:51 p.m. Wildwood in St. Louis County, Missouri, public reports snow 4 inches at 24th of January, 9:52 p.m. Report from X, still snowing. Carlinville, Macoupin County, Illinois, train spotter reports snow 3 inches at 24th of January, 10:03 p.m. Central Standard Time. Still snowing. Warson Woods, St. Louis County, Missouri, public reports snow of 2 inches at 24th of January, 2:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. Delayed reports, still snowing. Storm Prediction Center issues mesoscale discussion number 5.1 concerning heavy snow. And that mesoscale discussion is covering anywhere from Carbondale, Centralia, and Mount Vernon in Illinois, all the way to Columbia, Chillicothe, and Delaware in Indiana. Or in Ohio. So,
this program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, now we're getting to the most interesting portions of the reports.
Metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Cold weather advisory.
1 mile southwest of Glen Carbon in Madison County, Illinois, public reports snow of 5.60 inches at 24th of January, 11:40 p.m. Via Twitter. Photo of a ruler measurement atop what may be a patio table. 1 mile northeast of O'Fallon in St. Charles County, Missouri, public reports snow of 5.20 inches at 24th of January at 11:25 p.m. Via Higgins or weather blog. Number reported with no photo. Legit based on surrounding reports.
Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour.
2 miles west-southwest of Clarkson Valley in St. Louis County, Missouri, public reports snow of 5.20 inches at 24th of January at 11:53 p.m. Central Time. Via Higgins weather blog. No picture, but legit based on surrounding reports. Blogger also reports. I think they meant reports. Blogger also reports rates of about 0.6 inches per hour with intensity increasing. Yep, intensity is only going to increase as the night goes on. Once I get through these reports, I can do more of my stuff. But this is just a lot of reports. 1 mile north to northeast of St. Peters in St. Charles County, Missouri, public reports snow 4.30 inches at 12 a.m. via Twitter. Total snowfall for Saturday, 4.3 inches. 6-hour snowfall ending at midnight, 2.6 inches. 3 miles west of Dardine Prairie, St. Charles County, Missouri, public reports snow 4.60 inches at 12 a.m. 4.6 inches Saturday total. 2.6 inches in last 6 hours, ending at midnight. Thanks, FG. I don't know what that means.
Cold with lows around 0. Thursday, partly sunny. Highs around 20. Wind chill values as low as
Troy, Lincoln County, Missouri, emergency management reports snow 4 inches at 12:26 a.m. 4 inches accumulation thus far. More to come. O'Fallon, St. Charles County, Missouri, public reports snow 4 inches at 12:01 a.m. Via Facebook, total snowfall still snowing. O'Fallon, St. Clair County, Illinois, public reports snow 5.10 inches at 12:17 a.m. Via Facebook, photo of measurement 5 1/16 rounded up to 5.1 inches. Photo taken on patio table. More snow coming. O'Fallon, St. Clair County, Illinois, train spotter reports snow 5.0 inches at 12:17 a.m. Corrects previous snow report from O'Fallon. Via Facebook, photo measurement 5 1/16 rounded up to 5.1 inches. Photo taken on patio table. More snow coming. 1 mile west-northwest of Lake Shire in St. Louis County, Missouri, National Weather Service employee reports snow of 4.80 inches at 12:12 a.m. Total snow so far still snowing. And what the last report, 1 mile west northwest of Lake Shire in St. Louis County, Missouri, public reports snow of 6.20 inches at 1:27 a.m. via Higgins weather blog. Total snow far still snowing. So those are the reports. So far, there will be many more to come. So,
now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of
all right.
eastern and central Missouri, as well as west central and
all right, let's update. I'm gonna update you all on the radar
light accumulating
after that long reading.
becoming heavier later
So,
see the winter storm
anywhere in this area is seeing moderate to heavy snowfall,
for the period Sunday through
which includes locations from Owensville, Herman, Jonesburg, Hawk Point, and Ellsbury, all the way to Peevely, Imperial, Arnold, Oakville, Concord, Cahokia Heights, St. Louis, Granite City, Spanish Lake, Old Jamestown in Missouri, and Godfrey, Alton, Grafton, Otterville, and Jerseyville in Illinois.
counties in Missouri, Franklin,
And in
St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren,
and anywhere in this area is seeing light snowfall and that is from anywhere from Imperial, Oakville, Cahokia Heights, St. Louis, Granite City, and Edwardsville, all the way to Freeburg, Mascoutah, New Baden, and Highland in Illinois. All right, let's go over the winter weather alerts. First, this winter storm warning for Lincoln County, Missouri. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Central Standard Time Sunday. What? Heavy snow.
and gloves. This is a
Oh,
similar statement for the following
wow.
Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday.
Interesting.
Snow
We might get a winter extreme cold warning here, people.
and 10 inches.
That is awesome.
Southwest and west central Illinois and central and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special statement for the following counties.
Does the St. Louis National Weather Service air the extreme cold warning on weather radios?
In Illinois, Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Portions of central and southwest Illinois and central and southeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could
Would not be surprised if it
possible.
doesn't air, though.
1:56 Central Standard Time. This is Weather Radio KZO 89 St. Louis, Missouri, broadcasting on 162.550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of East Central
Wow.
and Southwest,
That is insane.
the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties.
That is insane.
Until 6 p.m. this evening, extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight and Monday. Rest of tonight, snow. Snow may be heavy.
Yeah, we're upgraded to a storm warning or extreme cold warning.
Steady temperatures on
That is insane.
north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow is 100%. Wind chill values as low as 6 below. Sunday, snow. Total snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100.
Play the EAS alert tone.
Low as 8 below in the morning. Sunday night, partly cloudy and evening, then clearing. Cold blows around 5 below. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below. Monday, sunny, highs around 16. 10 miles per hour.
Here. This is, I think, the first alert. I'm gonna get the away scene ready. Get my voice recorder. My voice recorder. I'm getting it on the... I don't know what I'm getting it on, but...
Tuesday, not as cold highs around 30. Wind chill values as low as 0 in the morning. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 0.
It took them a few minutes to air the winter storm warning.
Wind chill values as low as 10 below.
But it says, LS6 continues cold weather advisory valid at January 26th at 12 a.m. for Adams, Brown, Pike, and counties in Illinois, and Adrian, Boone, Knox, Lewis, Marion, Monroe, Pike, Rawls, and Shelby counties in Missouri until January 26th at 12 p.m. LS6 upgrades cold weather advisory to extreme cold warning, valid at January 26th at 12 a.m. for Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey, Macoupin, Madison, Marion, Monroe, Montgomery, Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington counties in Illinois, and Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington counties in Missouri until January 26th at 12 p.m. Alright. We'll just have to wait to see if they air it, everyone. If they do, I'm gonna mute the speakers, because that's what I do. Are they have good signal?
Fog reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and the temperature was 4. Light snow and fog were reported in Cape Girardeau. Weather outlook for portions of east. Snow and fog.
No.
Once again in St. Louis, light snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile. 9 degrees, and wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of eastern and central Missouri, as well as west central and southwest Illinois. For tonight, light accumulating snow will continue through this evening, becoming heavier later this evening. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday. Accumulating snowfall is expected through Sunday afternoon for much of the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. Wind chills will drop to -10 to -20. See the cold weather advisory for additional details. Skiers are encouraged to report snowfall totals to National Weather Service St. Louis. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. Very cold wind chills as
When are they gonna air it?
for portions of South Central, Southwest, and West Central Illinois, and Central, East Central, Northeast, and Southeast Missouri. From midnight Sunday night to noon Monday, the dangerously cold wind chills to the lower 10 to 20 below could cause frostbite exposed in as little as 30 minutes. Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, hat, and gloves. Missouri, This is a special 6 p.m. Sunday for the following counties. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. A winter storm warning remains. This is a special weather 6 p.m. Sunday for the
following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, Lake Charles, Panama City, St. Louis, and Warren.
and the following
Counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair.
in northeast
A
Missouri.
winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday.
Travel could be very
Heavy
difficult
snow.
to impossible.
Additional snow accumulation
This is a
between
special
7 and
weather
10 inches.
for the following counties.
All right,
Central and southwest
let's go ahead and relay the alerts.
northeast Missouri.
All right,
And Warren,
6
and the
p.m.
following
Sunday.
counties in
Travel
Illinois,
could be very difficult to
Monroe, and St.
impossible.
Clair. A winter
The current time is 2:03 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is NOAA. Weather Radio KDO.
7 and 10 inches.
Missouri.
For portions of South Central and South.
550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to Monday. West of tonight, snow. Snow may be heavy at times. Snow accumulation of 3 to 4 inches. Near steady temperature around 9 above. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as low as 6 below. Sunday, snow. Total snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as low as 8 below in the morning. Sunday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Colder with lows around 5 below. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour.
are you gonna air it even?
Chill values as low as 20 below. Monday, sunny. Highs around 16. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 above. Temperature rising to around 13 after midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour.
1:15 and that aired.
Wind chill values as low as 9 below. Tuesday, sunny. Not as cold, highs around 30.
I didn't.
Chill values as low as 0 in the morning. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 0. Highs in the mid-20s. Wind chill
Mullen.
values as low as 10 below.
Interesting.
Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 20s.
Sorry, I'm not talking because I'm trying to figure out when they're gonna air the
Friday night and Saturday,
winter storm warning,
cloudy.
or whatever it's called, the extreme cold warning.
Highs in the lower 20s. At 1 a.m. at Lambert Field in St. Louis, light snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees. The dew point was 5, giving us a relative humidity of 84%. The wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5, and the pressure was 30.19 inches and falling. Elsewhere in the metro area, in Chesterfield, light snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 1 mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -5. In Belleville was 10 degrees. In Cahokia, light snow and fog were reported, and 9 degrees, with a wind chill of -7. In St. Charles, light snow was falling at 9, with a wind chill of -5. Across the region, light snow and fog were reported in Columbia, Missouri, with a temperature of 3.
15 minutes,
Light
so
snow and fog were reported, and 4 degrees. In Kansas City, light snow was falling, and the temperature was 2. Light snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile.
I'll get the notification probably on the phone.
Temperature of 4. In Rome, snow and
Because we haven't got the notification on the phone. What about here?
Were reported in Cape Girardeau with 12 degrees.
this winter storm is just
Three-quarters of a mile,
super
the temperature was 9 degrees
interesting, and
10 miles an hour, producing a wind
yeah.
chill of -5. Now here is the hazardous
So,
outlook for portions of
15 minutes.
central Missouri as well as west central and southwest Illinois. For tonight, light accumulating
Could be airing at any time now.
this evening, becoming heavier later this evening. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday. Heavy accumulating snowfall is expected through Sunday afternoon for much of the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details.
Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday.
Into Monday morning.
Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well.
This is a special weather statement.
For portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri. From midnight tonight to noon Monday, the dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as low as 30 minutes. Dress in layers including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside.
Illinois and central.
That's the winter storm or extreme cold warning.
Missouri. From midnight Sunday night to noon Monday.
I'm curious if they're going to continue.
Really cold wind chills as low as 10 to 20 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin.
As low as 30 minutes.
Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, a hat, and gloves. This is a special weather statement for the following county, Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches. For portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday,
Okay.
travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following
All right.
in Illinois, Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches.
I mean, if it tones, it's fine. Let me get this ready. What if they're just waiting for me to get this ready? What in the world? Why am I getting that notification again? Alright. Alright. There. All right. Okay. So the conditions. All right. Act like nothing happened. Just kidding. Which I don't know why they.
For tonight, snow. Snow may be heavy at times. Snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches. Near steady temperature around 9 above.
Curious why they haven't updated the hazardous weather outlook.
Hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as low as 6 below. Sunday, snow. Total snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches.
Okay, I need to change.
North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts.
Once they've aired it or it's on the
per hour.
radio, then I'm gonna change it actually.
Wind chill values as low as 8 below in the morning. Sunday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Colder with lows around 5 below. Northwest
All right.
winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour.
Wind chill values as low as 20 below. Monday, sunny. Highs around 16. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 above.
Alright.
Temperature rising to around
Shaking, because I did not expect that.
southwest winds 5
Sorry guys, I'm
miles per hour.
literally shaking.
Up to 25 miles per
If I had a camera on right now, you could literally see my hands shaking.
Tuesday, sunny. Not as cool with highs around 30.
It's okay, Josh.
Wind chill values
They air it, they air it. If they don't, they don't.
through Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 0. Highs in the mid-20s. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the
Alright.
low 20s.
Sorry, I'm trying to manage this.
Above. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above 0. Highs in the lower 20s. At 2 a.m. at Lambert Field in St. Louis, snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees.
And the cold.
The dew point was 5, giving us a relative humidity of 84%. The wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5, and the pressure was 30.18 inches and rising. Elsewhere in the metro area, in Chesterfield, light snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -3. In Belleville, it was 10 degrees. In Cahokia, light snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1 mile, and 9 degrees, with a wind chill of -7. In St. Charles, light snow was falling at 9, with a wind chill of -6. Across the region, light snow was falling in Columbia, Missouri, with a temperature of 4. In Quincy, light snow and fog were reported, and 4 degrees. In Kansas City, light snow was falling and the temperature was 3.
I'm just trying to learn some stuff here, everyone. As the National Weather Service St. Louis
Rolla, snow and fog were reported.
have to send
1/2 of a mile and the temperature was 4. Light snow and
weather
fog were reported in
alerts
Toronto with 12 degrees.
to
Light snow and fog
weather
reported in Springfield, Illinois.
radios.
Temperature of 7. Once again in St. Louis, snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile. The temperature was 9 degrees and the wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of eastern and central Missouri as well as west central and southwest Illinois. For tonight, light accumulating snow will continue through this evening, and heavier later this evening. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details.
Excuse me.
And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday.
Right. And I'm gonna ask.
Rainfall is expected through Sunday afternoon for much of
All right.
the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details.
Oh my. This
Wind
is
chills
updated.
will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night into Monday morning. See the cold weather advisory for additional details. Spotters are encouraged to report snowfall totals to National Weather Service St. Louis.
Okay.
This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington, and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey, McCoupin, Marion,
The radio is broken.
Randolph, St. Clair, and
It's
Washington. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. For portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri.
that is very interesting
Midnight tonight to noon
that
Monday.
they did that.
The dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside. This is a special
anywhere in the area that I just circled
county, Lincoln,
could be seeing
a winter storm warning.
light, moderate, or heavy snowfall.
Heavy snow.
I think
Snow accumulation.
that we could be seeing heavy snowfall in Wildwood,
Portions of south central, southwest,
and also some heavy snowfall in Arnold, Imperial,
until 6 p.m.
and Oakville,
Travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a
and also maybe even Hillsborough, Festus, and DeSoto.
Missouri, Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St.
And then anywhere
and the following counties.
in this area
Monroe.
could be seeing light to moderate snowfall.
Effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10.
Yeah, the snowfall is rapidly intensifying. So,
Southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible.
let's just do that.
Current time is 2:18 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Since we know that they
This is NOAA. Weather Radio
completed that.
89 St. Louis, Missouri. Broadcast
Um,
162.550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service
All right.
Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east
So basically,
and southwest Illinois.
I think anywhere
area and surrounding
in this area
winter
could be seeing a light, moderate,
p.m. this evening. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight and then Monday. West of tonight, snow. Snow may be heavy at times. Snow
so anywhere in this area could be seeing light, moderate, or heavy snowfall. Wouldn't be surprised if
with gusts
these locations are seeing
chance of snow
see heavy snowfall in like Wildwood, Kirkwood, Coquia Heights, Eureka, Pacific, Murphy, Melville, Oakville, Millstadt, Arnold, Burnsville, Scottsdale, and Imperial. And also up here in
with gusts up to
near Troy, Foley, Winfield, and Rosedale.
near 100%.
And
Chill values
maybe even just south of Innsbrook and
partly
just north of Marthasville.
colder with lows around 5
Because this is intensifying, this winter storm.
miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles.
It is blinking. Alright.
Chill values as
We officially got a winter extreme cold warning.
Monday, Sunday.
I actually wasn't surprised. I'm not surprised that we got one.
West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour.
So,
Wind chill values 20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear.
so winter storm this is the winter storm warning for Lincoln County, Missouri. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday.
Hour with gusts
Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel can be very difficult to impossible.
cold highs around 30. Wind chill values as low as 0 in
And then now the one for Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois.
wind chill values as low as 10 below.
Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday.
Highs in
Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches.
Friday night and Saturday.
For portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult to impossible.
Snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility
Extreme cold warning in effect from
degrees.
midnight tonight to noon Monday.
Relative humidity
Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well.
elsewhere in
From midnight tonight to noon Monday,
reducing the visibility to
the dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes.
in Cahokia
Dress in layers including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside.
and 9 degrees with a wind chill of -7. In St. Charles, light snow was falling at 9 with a wind chill of -6. Across the region, snow was falling in Columbia, Missouri with a temperature of 4.
So let's look.
Snow and fog were reported
4
degrees. In in Kansas City, light snow was falling and the temperature was 3.
That is just super interesting.
Springfield, Missouri, with a temperature
Why they listed all the counties on it instead of
were reported, reducing
just the
visibility to
their counties that
temperature was 4.
I think they're working on it.
Fog were reported in Cape Girardeau with
All right.
12 degrees. Light snow and fog were reported in Springfield, Illinois, with a temperature of 7. Once again in St. Louis,
So,
fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile. The temperature was 9 degrees and the wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of eastern
so
Missouri as well.
this is around 1 a.m. This is around 2 a.m. This is around now,
Will continue
which is actually
becoming heavier later this evening. See the winter storm
true.
and winter weather
And then this is around 3 a.m.,
and now the
4 a.m.,
for the period Sunday
5 a.m.,
heavy accumulating snowfall
6 a.m.,
Sunday afternoon
7 a.m.,
area. See
8 a.m. maybe, 9 a.m.,
for additional details
10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m.,
10 to minus
1 p.m., 2 p.m. So basically until the winter storm could be dropping very heavy snow, close to very heavy snowfall in between 1 to
weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Callaway,
5 a.m.
Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery,
I say Montauk. Okay.
St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington, and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey, Macoupin, Madison,
So basically,
Montgomery, Randolph.
we're actually until 6 a.m. and then I
Dangerously cold winds
believe that maybe even some more heavy snowfall could persist in between 7
reach 5 to 10
to
below zero as well. For portions of south central and south
8 a.m.
central, east central,
until 8 a.m. and then from 7 until 8 a.m. and maybe even 11 a.m.
dangerously cold wind chills
to
25 below zero could
12
bite on exposed skin
to 12 p.m. And then this winter storm could be out of the area by
and gloves if you must go out.
2 to 3 p.m.
This is a special weather statement for the following county: Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5
All right.
and 10 inches.
And then the
Central
total snowfall
and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very
actually let's look at the future radar again because
This is a special weather statement.
it is updated.
Following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren.
Unlike it saying,
In Illinois,
I can't believe it. Unlike it saying,
a winter storm
excuse
warning
me,
remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow.
Adams, Bond, Brown, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey, Macoupin, Madison, Marion, Monroe, Montgomery, Pike, Randolph, St. Clair, Washington,
Travel could be very difficult to impossible.
in Missouri, Audrain, Boone, Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Knox, Lewis, Lincoln, Madison, Marion, Montauk,
50 megahertz.
Monroe, Montgomery, Osage, Pike, Rawls, Reynolds, Shelby, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington,
Surrounding counties.
Missouri.
Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this evening.
I'm just,
Cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to
Yes.
Monday.
I think they're trying to figure out stuff. So this is around 2 a.m., which is actually true.
To 4 inches. Near steady temperature
Around
around
3 a.m.,
10 miles per hour
4 a.m.,
to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 1
5 a.m., and then 6 a.m. could be a break.
below.
7 a.m. also,
Total snow accumulated
and then
6 to 10 inches. Highs around 15.
then maybe some more heavy snowfall around 8 a.m.
to 25 miles per hour.
and then a break
Snow near 100%.
around 10 a.m.
Chill values
and then 11
in
a.m.
the morning.
Then maybe some more heavy snowfall in
Then
a couple areas around noon,
goes around 5
and then maybe even around 1 p.m.
miles per hour with gusts.
and then 2 p.m. and then 3 p.m.
Wind chill.
This thing is basically out of the St. Louis area.
Monday, sunny.
So
16.
that's what the future radar is showing. Let's look at the total snowfall accumulations.
Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 above.
This is additional snowfall accumulations to what you all have seen so far.
With gusts up to 25 miles per hour.
In which I'm gonna actually stop that blinking.
9 below. Tuesday,
Just give me one moment, guys. I'm gonna stop that winter or extreme cold warning blinking.
chill values as low as 0 in
Where is extreme cold warning? Extreme cold warning.
partly cloudy. Lows around 0. Highs in the mid-20s. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 20s. Lows 5 to 10 above. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above 0. Highs in the lower 20s.
Anyway,
2 a.m. at Lambert Field in St. Louis.
sorry.
Snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2
Anywhere between
9 degrees.
2.1
The dew point
to 7.3 additional
4%
inches of
was north at
snowfall accumulation could
wind chill of -5 and the
happen. That is realistic.
rising. Elsewhere
I do think that is realistic.
in Chesterfield, light snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -3. In Belleville, it was 10 degrees. In Cahokia, light snow and fog were reported, reducing the
So,
visibility to 1 mile.
I do think that one
The wind chill
and the NAM 3 kilometers showing 1.8
was falling at 9.
to 11.6. I would not be surprised. I agree with
Columbia, Missouri,
both those models. In NAM 12 kilometer,
light snow and fog were reported, and 4 degrees.
I think it's going to show the same thing.
City light snow was falling, and the temperature was 3. Light snow was falling in Springfield, Missouri.
Alright, it is not showing the same thing. Alright,
Snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and the temperature was 4.
so
Fog were reported
basically,
in Colorado, with
it is showing in between
snow and fog were reported in Springfield, Illinois.
2
Temperature of 7.
to
St. Louis,
10 inches, and I agree with all these models that we can pick up not an additional, but like,
miles an hour, producing a wind chill of
well, close to 11 to 13.
this weather outlook.
But I do agree with all these models. I do think
Central and southwest Illinois. For tonight,
maybe the
accumulating snow will continue through this evening, becoming heavier later this evening. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday. Heavy accumulating snowfall is expected through Sunday afternoon in the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. Wind chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night into Monday morning.
alright.
See the cold weather advisory.
So those are the total snowfall. That's the total snowfall. So let's see
Weather Service St. Louis. This is a special weather station.
current radar,
Following counties:
which the
Missouri, Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington, and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey, McCoupin, Madison, Marion, Monroe, Montgomery, Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected.
alright, everyone.
Temperatures may reach 5
Where do I record this?
as well. portions of South
Where do I record this? Winter storm warning, or whatever it's called.
midnight tonight to noon Monday.
Which one do I record?
The dangerous
So,
wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frost.
single RGB. Let me pull up my RGB.
Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside. This is a special weather statement for the following county, Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches for portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, St.
Charles.
St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches.
Alright,
Portions of
and then
in southwest Illinois and central
close that down.
in southeast Missouri.
Close that down.
6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. The current
Close that down.
34 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Alright, sorry, I'm trying to close some stuff down
Weather radio
that I'm not using.
Louis, Missouri, broadcasting on 162.50
Let me see here.
megahertz. This program originates
I
from
thought I did have it open.
broadcast office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St.
I can close, close, and close. Okay.
Storm warning in
So currently, not our picture, but Texas, Louisiana,
Monday.
and Mississippi, and even Tennessee are located on this power outage map.
Snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches. Near steady temperature around 9 above. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 5 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as low as 6 below. Sunday, snow. Total snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour.
I'll tell you guys on the current situations. I'm just,
Chance of snow near 1%. Wind chill values as low as 8 below in the morning. Sunday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Colder with lows around 5 below. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below. Monday, sunny. Highs around 16. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as
all right.
20 below in the morning.
I'm looking
Night, mostly clear.
for that. So,
Cold with lows around 4 above. Temperature
let's do the IM bot.
15 after midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts
All right.
up to 25 miles
So,
per hour. Wind chill values
let's get
10 below.
lights here.
Sunny.
No, not that.
Highs around 30.
Which ones do I want to do?
Values as low as 0 in the morning. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 0. Highs in the mid-20s.
Southeast and
Low
northwest.
is 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 20s.
I'll do those.
Lows 5 to 10 above. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above 0. Highs in the lower 20s. At 2 a.m. at Lambert Field in St. Louis, snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1.
Looks like Christmas in here now.
9 degrees.
Seriously.
The dew point was 5.
Seriously, let me actually...
Humidity of 84%.
I don't want to really show my room,
Was
but
at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind
let me switch it to...
The pressure was 30.18 inches and rising.
Actually, let me switch it back to home.
Area in Chester
Just give me one moment.
was falling, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -3. In Belleville, it was 10 degrees. In Cahokia, light snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1 mile and 9 degrees with a wind chill of -7. In St. Charles, light snow was falling at 9 with a wind chill
All right.
of 6.
So,
Across the region, light
Just
snow
look
was
at
falling
this.
in Columbia, Missouri with a temperature of 4.
doesn't it look like a Christmas Wonderland?
Fog were reported and 4
Or Christmas
degrees.
Wonderland, but
In Kansas City, light
Whatever it is,
snow
I
was
see.
falling and the temperature was 3. Light snow was falling in Springfield.
well, that does not do it
with a
justice.
temperature of 4. In Rolla, snow and fog were reported.
Just basically look at this side.
1/2 of a mile and the temperature was 4.
Look at this side.
Fog were
That
reported
is
in Cage Run
crazy.
with 12
And this is my current setup right here.
fog were reported in Springfield,
And this is
Illinois,
my.
with a
Sorry for the
temperature of
mess.
7.
I had my friends over.
Once again in St.
Um,
Louis, snow and fog were
This
reported
is the
with
weather
a
radio
visibility
setup.
1/2 of a mile. The temperature was 9
Now we
degrees and the
should-
wind was north at
if they
10 miles an hour.
would have issued the
A wind chill of -6.
warning that you would have seen,
Now here is
but
the
they didn't.
weather outlook
So
for portions of eastern and central
just wanted to show you all
West,
that,
southwest Illinois. For
just in
tonight,
case.
light accumulating snow will continue through this evening, becoming heavier later this evening.
Seriously, this is actually Christmas Wonderland.
For additional details,
What in the world is on the ceiling?
extended outlook for
What
periods
in the stinking world is on the ceiling?
heavy accumulating snowfall
Is that a shadow, or is that something that's concerning that I should be concerned about?
advisory for additional details.
Anyway,
Chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night into Monday morning. See the cold weather advisory for additional details. Spotters are encouraged to report snowfall totals to Service St. Louis. This is a special weather statement.
so, alright.
In Missouri, Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage,
Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City,
St. Genevieve, Warren, and
Warren,
Washington, and the following
counties,
in
Illinois,
Bond,
Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey, Macoupin, Madison, Marion, Monroe, Montgomery, Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington.
dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected.
Alright,
Actual temperatures
so,
5 to 10
need to switch.
as well.
Alright,
Portions of South
sorry about that.
Central, East Central,
So, right now, currently, we have light,
and then Monday.
we have moderate snowfall. I wouldn't be surprised if we have heavy snowfall, southeast of Silix and northwest of Foley and south of Ellsbury. But the general area ranges from Middleton and Truxton all the way to Godfrey, Brighton, and Jerseyville.
Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10
And anywhere in this area
portions of South Central, Southwest,
is seeing light, moderate, or heavy snowfall.
Northeast Missouri.
I believe that this area
Travel could be very difficult.
is seeing heavy snowfall,
Special weather statement
which includes locations
in Missouri, Franklin,
from DeSoto,
St. City, St. Louis, and Warren,
in Cedar Hill Lakes, Burns Mill, Wildwood,
Monroe, and St. Clair.
Kirkwood, and Maryland Heights, all the way to Evansville, Baldwin, Mercer, St. Laborie, Muscuda, and New Baden, and Glen Carbon in Illinois.
Of South Central and Southwest Illinois and Central,
In,
East Central, and
and maybe even near Gerald is
6 p.m. Sunday
seeing heavy snowfall too.
could be very difficult to impossible.
I would not be surprised if
The current time is 2:41.
a couple areas are picking up heavy snowfall,
This is NOAA. Weather radio
because it is intensifying.
Missouri, broadcasting 162.5.
That is the wrong one. Alright,
This program originates from
so,
the Weather
and now
Forecast Office in
let's go over the winter storm warning for Lincoln County.
Missouri and Southwest Illinois.
Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches.
Cold warning in effect from midnight.
Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible.
Snow may be heavy at times.
Now the winter storm warning for Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Missouri, and Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel can be very difficult to impossible. And now for the extreme cold warning. Extreme cold warning is in effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. From midnight tonight to noon Monday, the dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside.
20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 above. Temperature rising to around 13 after
All right.
midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour
So if there
to 25 miles per hour.
become a lot more of these open pockets, I'm going to probably until, let me see,
Around 30. Wind chills
um,
as low as 0 in the morning. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 0.
just go lay in bed just to see if I can fall asleep.
Wind chill values
I don't know, but,
below.
sorry, I'm just trying to look at the future radar for myself right now,
Highs in the lower
because I did already go over that. I just wanted to get that out of the way, so,
Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above.
okay, so from like
Highs in the
5, or like
at 2 a.m. at Lambert
4, I'd be fine with sleeping, and maybe at 4,
reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a
but like at 4,
of 9 degrees.
5, and
The dew point was
6 o'clock maybe,
relative humidity of 84%.
and then
The wind was north at 10 miles producing a wind chill of
maybe waking up at 7 and going live at,
1/8
or waking up at 6:30 and going live at 7,
metro area. In Chesterfield, light snow was falling.
or 6.
Visibility to 3/4 of a
I'm
mile.
actually gonna wake up at
9
5, and
chill of -3. In
or is there expected to be some open areas?
Philadelphia, light snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1 mile and 9 degrees with a wind chill of -7. In St. Charles, light snow was
I mean, 4 a.m.
chill of -6. Across
Yeah, 4 a.m.
light snow
5 a.m.
Columbia, Missouri,
If I go to bed at 4 a.m., maybe,
in
or
Quincy,
go into bed,
fog were reported and 4 degrees.
and then,
In Kansas City, light snow was
Uh,
falling and was 3. Light snow was falling in
snow, and then
with a
6,
4. In Rolla,
maybe 7,
reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile and the temperature was
well, wake up at 7,
reported in Cape Girardeau with 12
or wake up at 6:30,
light snow and fog.
try and go live at 7:30.
The temperature of
Sorry everyone, I'm just trying to go through,
reducing the visibility to 1/2
what I should do tonight. So, sorry if I did that. Sorry if I rubbed my hand against the mic. I'm just trying to figure out,
Now here is the weather outlook for Port
once the 8Z model comes out, I'm going to, and once the radar's showing more, accurate information, I'm gonna make a final decision on whether I continue the live stream here, or stop and go, maybe,
extended outlook for the Sunday through
well, I would have a lot to undress, but,
snowfall expected through Sunday afternoon for much of the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. Wind chills will
so yeah, the conditions are,
Sunday night
well, kind of improving in
advisory for additional
St. Louis area, because the,
spotters.
heavy snowfall is starting to turn into maybe moderate snowfall, so,
This is a
if around, 4 a.m. it's,
in Missouri.
there's some clear slots, I'm gonna just so maybe I could get a couple
Iron,
Z's for the day tomorrow.
Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington, and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene,
Oh, climate summary for yesterday.
Monroe, Montgomery, Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected.
Alright, so that is nothing to read. So,
For portions of south central
wow. We almost got the winter storm warning an hour ago, or cold weather advisory an hour ago.
midnight tonight to noon Monday. The dangerously cold wind chills
So,
was 25 below
what I might do also is if I don't want to get Z's, I might just stop the stream.
including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must.
Record event report. Wow.
This is a special weather statement for the following
We need to go over this, everyone.
Missouri.
There's a record event report.
Warning
Alright. So it says record daily maximum snowfall set at St. Louis. A record snowfall of 5.1 inches was set at St. Louis yesterday. This breaks the old record of 4.6 inches set in 1936.
Missouri. Until 6 p.m.
That is crazy.
travel could be very
Wow.
to impossible. This is a special weather statement
I would not be surprised if that
in Missouri,
goes up.
Jefferson,
That is insane.
St. Louis City, St. Louis, and
I'm not really gonna I've updated you guys a lot, unfortunately, but I do like updating you all. But I feel like I'm just gonna take a break
heavy snow.
from updating you for now and just kind of do some stuff and just do some general talking.
In southwest Illinois and central.
Just on stuff. Because that
PM Sunday.
did they issue I'm just curious. Did they issue a record event report for
The current time is 2:49 a.m. Central Standard Time.
No they did not.
This is
So
the radio KDO
basically with the color lights, or Christmas lights, just kidding.
50 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service forecast.
Okay, so this
Missouri and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest
I actually think
Louis metro
if you want to know the storm motion, I should have probably done this earlier.
until 6 p.m.
But the storm motion I believe is going like this.
tonight to noon Monday.
So it's going from in this direction up to the northeast,
Times.
all the way to
Accumulation of inches.
to the east.
Steady temperature around 9 above. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as
Let me see here.
snow.
My watch.
Snow. Total snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles.
Wow, we could have snowfall all the way through the morning.
Chance of snow near 100%.
So, which I'm gonna find a break, everyone, to stop the stream in the morning. Because I'm actually gonna stream,
In the evening.
realistically, this round 2, a part 2. Since this stream hasn't ended,
Per hour with gusts up.
which is an hour and 53 minutes long,
Wind chill values
since this stream hasn't
below.
ended, obviously, I'm going to, which,
16.
realistically, I think I set today the record for
Values as
the amount of time I've streamed, because, or earlier today.
clear.
That is crazy,
Goes around 4 above.
because
Temperature
I streamed for like almost 4 hours,
south
and if I look on my channel,
miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles. Wind chill values as
if I look at my channel, just give me one moment.
Tuesday, sunny.
If I look at my YouTube channel,
Highs around 30. Wind chill values as low as 0
well, I'm live right now.
through Wednesday night.
61 views, wow.
Lows around 0
Oh,
in the mid-20s.
part 2 is 5 hours. That is even more of a record.
Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy.
I'm actually gonna go through the live streams and see.
Lows 5 to 10 above.
Now it's currently live.
Partly cloudy.
To 4 hours, anything like above 4 hours.
At 2 a.m. at Lambert
Or
Field,
close to 4 hours.
snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees. The dew point point was 5, giving us a relative humidity of 80%.
Okay.
The wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing
So,
a chill of -5, and the pressure
my first record was set on February 12th, 2024.
Field light snow was falling, reducing
February 16th, 2024.
a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of
So,
in Belleville it was 10.
which was my first winter live stream. That was my first,
Were reported
the
visibility to 1 mile,
that was basically my,
with a wind chill of
yeah, that was my first live stream.
in St. Charles, light snow was falling at 9, with a wind chill of
So, that was my record. It was
snow was
an hour and 21 minutes and 2 seconds.
in Quincy.
And today,
Reported
in
degrees.
around,
In Kansas City, light snow was falling, and the temperature was
today,
light snow was falling in
let me actually look here.
with a temperature of 4.
Let me just look here,
Snow and fog were reported.
just because I'm curious.
Visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and the temperature
10:14. That was set,
and fog.
no, that was set
Toronto with 12 degrees. Light snow and fog
at 2:52 p.m.
with a temperature of
That was set, record was set at 2:52 p.m.
snow and fog.
on January 24th.
Visibility to 1/2 of
That is crazy.
temperature was 9 degrees, and the wind
Um,
10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill.
that is super crazy that happened.
Here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of eastern and central Missouri, as well as west central and southwest.
So,
For tonight, light accumulating snow will continue through the
man, my room is a mess.
later this evening.
I do agree with you all.
Winter storm
It is a mess.
weather advisory for additional details. And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday. Heavy accumulating snowfall is
My record video, length video.
the winter storm warning.
Let me see my.
Advisory
I'm just curious.
wind chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night into Monday. See the cold weather advisory for additional details. Spotters are encouraged to report snowfall totals to National Weather Service St. Louis. This is a special weather statement for the following counties:
Arnold.
Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron,
Monotol.
Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St.
Let me see if it's set in here. So 29 minutes.
in Illinois, Bond, Calhoun, Clinton,
All my videos are very short.
Jersey, McCoupin,
I'm sure you've got all have seen that. That my videos are very short.
Blair, and Washington. Dangerously cold.
Other than my weather alert videos. Well, a lot of my weather alert videos, other than compilations,
to 10 degrees below.
those are,
For portions
um,
of central and southwest Illinois and central, east central,
Yep.
and southeast Missouri.
well, the longest video is,
Monday,
was
dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero cause frostbite.
posted on January 3rd of 2026.
Dress in layers.
That was an hour
Face mask.
and 1 minute.
Go outside. This is a
If there's anything over an hour and 1 minute,
county, Lincoln, Missouri,
if there's not anything over an hour and 1 minute, then that's
in effect until 6
the
Sunday. Heavy snow.
the one.
Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches for portions of south central, southwest, and west
So,
Illinois and central
there's nothing.
and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties:
And that was the longest.
Monroe and St. Clair. A winter storm warning remains
Yeah, that was the longest video.
on Sunday.
So the longest video and live stream
Accumulation
records were set this year in 2026.
portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central.
I hope we don't beat them, because I don't know what I would.
Until 6 p.m.
The only thing that I think I might be beating them
Difficult to
with is maybe winter weather, but definitely I think severe weather.
2:57 a.m. Central Standard Time.
I definitely think severe weather. We could beat
9 St. Louis, Missouri,
them.
broadcasting on 162.550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri.
Alright, let me see my...
Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday. Rest of tonight, snow. It may be heavy at times. Snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches. Near steady temperature around 9 above. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as low as 6 below. Sunday, snow. Total snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches.
Alright.
Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour.
Alright, so...
Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values.
Wow, almost 200 videos on my channel. That's interesting. That's insane. Alright.
Around 5 below.
Gonna figure out what windows I can close down.
15 miles per hour with gusts up to
Well, I cannot close that one down, definitely.
wind chill values as low as 20 below.
Okay, that's a lot of hail.
Monday.
That's a lot of hail for May 16th.
Highs around 16. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows of 24 above.
Alright, so...
Rising to around 13 after midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per
Since
hour.
basically,
Wind chill values
um,
as 9 below.
what I'm thinking is,
Sunny.
I'm gonna try and narrow this,
Around 30.
down,
Values as low as 0 inches.
so I can shorten it.
Tuesday night,
So,
Wednesday night,
I'm going to do the same exact current thing
around 0.
that I've been doing,
Highs as
but I'm not gonna do the damn 12-kilometer total snowfall.
as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, most
And also, if you all wouldn't mind, I'm going to,
lows 5
record the,
Friday night and Saturday.
I mean, if...
Cloudy. Lows 0 to 5
I'm gonna record the, extreme cold warning
at 2 a.m. Atlanta
only because I don't, well, the,
and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees. The dew point was 5, giving us a relative humidity of 84%. The wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5, and the pressure was 30.18 inches and rising. Elsewhere in the metro area, in Chesterfield, light snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of
oh my goodness.
in Belleville, it was 10 degrees. In Cahokia, light snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1 mile, and 9 degrees, with a wind chill of
Yeah, they,
St. Charles, light snow was falling at 9, with a wind chill
yeah, the, school districts
snow was
in the St. Louis area, I
temperature of 4.
doubt will have school.
Light snow and fog
I'm actually, it's grown, my chances have grown 10%,
falling, and the temperature was 3.
from 60 to 70%,
Springfield, Missouri, with a temperature
and,
of 4.
deteriorated from 40 to 30%. 70% for them not having school,
Light snow and fog.
and 30% for them having school.
Light snow and fog were reported in
So, the current conditions
once again in
are that
and fog were reported, reducing the visibility
anywhere,
1/2 of a mile. The temperature was 9 degrees and the wind was north at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5. Now here is the hazard.
anywhere in this area,
Central Missouri,
um,
west central and
either,
Illinois.
either,
Light accumulating snow.
is seeing light, moderate, or heavy snowfall.
See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details.
There's, heavy snowfall,
Period Sunday through Friday.
that's not, no, that's, no, that is not what I wanted to draw.
See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details.
That is not what I wanted to draw either.
To -10 to -20 degrees.
Well, I'm practicing, so.
Cold weather advisory for additional
Chimney, oh my goodness.
Spotters are encouraged to report
Alrighty.
snowfall totals to National Weather Service.
Practicing a little bit, everyone.
This is a special weather
Little tiny bit.
following counties in Missouri: Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery.
Oh, there's 2 views.
St. John,
Interesting.
St. Francis, St. Louis,
I wonder who those views are.
St. Genevieve, Warren, and
Alright.
Washington. The following counties: Illinois, Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey,
That's still interesting. Alright.
Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington.
So basically, I believe that Maystown is having heavy snowfall.
May reach
That
5 degrees
anywhere in here from
proportions of
Innsbruck and Marthasville all the way down to New Melly, Augusta, and Defiance.
Missouri. From midnight tonight to noon Monday.
And anywhere in here
Wind chills as
could be having heavy snowfall from Troy
light on
and Silix to Foley and Winfield.
including a hat
And the big
and gloves if you
in the big area ranges from Gerald, Berger, Herman,
Lincoln, Missouri
High Hill, and Bellflower,
remains in effect.
and Silix all the way to Redbud, New Athens, Muscuda, New Baden, Highland, Edwardsville, Belthalto, Wood River, Alton and Godfrey, Brighton, and Jerseyville in Illinois. That is the current radar, winter weather radar.
Difficult to impossible.
The current weather alerts are
The weather statement for the following
there is a winter storm warning for Lincoln County,
Charles,
Missouri,
Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren,
which is winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday.
Claire.
Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible.
And 10 inches. Proportions of south central and southwest.
And then this next winter storm warning is for Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties, and Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois.
Standard time.
Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches.
50
Portions of south
This program
until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel can be very difficult to impossible.
Missouri and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area.
And then for the extreme cold warning, which is for all the counties in the KU89 listening area.
Cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday. Rest of tonight.
Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. From midnight tonight to noon Monday. The dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside.
North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour.
So those are
Chance of snow
the that's the
chill values as low as 8 below
let's go to the future radar.
Sunday night.
So
In the evening, then clearing.
which the 8 Zulu model is coming out, but I'm going to just show you this one.
West winds 10 to 15
Um
miles per hour with gusts
so heavy snowfall is across
values
parts of the St. Louis area right now around 2 a.m.
highs around
and then that's going to be continuing until about
per hour.
4 to 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. and then it's going to be maybe going also
With lows
in between 5
temperature rising
to
after midnight. Southwest
7 a.m.
10 miles
but then it's
up to 20
it's basically going to be going maybe until
as low as 9. Tuesday, sunny. Not as cool.
until 9 a.m.
Wind chill values
and then
low as 0 in the morning.
we could have
Partly
a
cloudy
break around 10 a.m.
around 0.
and then
Highs in the mid-20s.
around 11 a.m. to noon the snow could pick back up heavy snow could pick up around 12 to 1 p.m., and then the storm system could be out of the St. Louis area or around 2 to 4 p.m.
At 2 a.m. at Lambert Field in St. Louis, snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees. The dew point
And then,
was 5, giving us a relative humidity of 84%. The wind was
all
north
right,
at 10 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -5, and the pressure was 30.18 inches and rising.
let's go and do the total snowfall.
In Chesterfield, like
And to reiterate again, the total snowfall,
with a wind chill of
this total snowfall range is
was 10 degrees.
additional snowfall
Light snow and fog were reported
in the St. Louis area.
to 1 mile and 9 degrees with a wind chill of -7.
Which is kind of
Charles light snow
realistic. I would be surprised if we see maybe a inch or two or a couple inches
in Columbia, Missouri,
below.
with a temperature of 4.
All right, so anywhere from 2 to 8 inches of additional snowfall. I think we could see
In Springfield, Missouri,
from,
of 4.
I think we could see anywhere from 2 to 6 to 2 to 7 additional inches of snowfall in the St. Louis area.
Fog were reported in Cape Girardeau.
I would not be surprised if
Light snow and fog reported in Springfield, Illinois.
it would not. I would be surprised if it's between
St. Louis, snow
2
reported
to 5 additional inches of snowfall.
was 9,
I would not be
and the wind was north at 10
surprised if we see
chill of -5. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of eastern and central Missouri as well as west central and southwest Illinois. For tonight, light accumulating snow will
so, but I would not be surprised if we see some locations pick up 2 to 6 and 2 to 7 additional inches of snowfall.
and now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday.
So that's what the HRRR says. Let's look at the NAM 3 kilometer.
Afternoon for much of the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. Wind chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night into Monday morning. See the cold weather advisory for additional
And then anywhere from 1.7
Encouraged to report
to
totals to now.
11.6. Okay.
This is a special weather statement for the following counties.
So basically,
Callaway, Cole,
the NAM 3 kilometer is showing anywhere from 1 to 12 additional inches of snowfall.
Reynolds,
I do not think that'll happen. I think
St. Louis,
that again, we could see
Genevieve,
um in that range, like 1 to 5 inches of additional snowfall.
Madison,
Maybe even some areas pick up 1 to 7 additional inches of snowfall. 6 or 1 to 7 additional inches of snowfall.
actual temperature
But I do not think, I think 1 to 12 is a bit exaggerant from the NAM 3 kilometer standpoint.
from midnight tonight to noon Monday. The dangerously cold
So that's the future radar and the current radar for you all.
in as little
Alright.
as 30 minutes.
I will,
Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside.
let me actually see what the temperature is outside
Lincoln,
so I know how to dress.
a winter storm warning remains in effect.
It's -1.
On Sunday, heavy snow.
Can't cancel.
Additional snow
Cancel that.
between 5 and 10 inches.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. A winter storm
Yeah, I would not,
until 6 p.m. Sunday.
because,
Additional snow accumulation.
I probably will,
10
when,
inches.
because it will not have changed.
Central and southwest
And-
Illinois and central, east
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Until 6 p.m. Sunday.
I'll be right back
Very difficult
to the
The current time
um
is 3:12 a.m. Central Standard Time.
deck
NOAA.
to.
Radio KDO 89 St.
Or actually, I'm gonna take the phone
Broadcasting on 100s.
to the deck. So just give me one moment.
This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office
And then,
Missouri
and then I'm gonna look at. We're gonna
and Southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro
um
and surrounding counties.
do that for like
Warning in effect.
10-15 minutes.
Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight and Monday.
Excuse me.
West of tonight, snow. Snow may be heavy at
Let
times.
me do that. All right.
Snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches.
All right.
Near steady temperature around 9 above. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow
All right.
wind chill values as low as 6 below.
All right. Let's
Sunday, snow.
go see the conditions out on the deck.
10 inches.
Oh.
Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts
Let's go look at the conditions on the deck.
chance of snow near 100%.
Which I'm gonna
Wind
mute
chill
this mic. So if you don't hear me,
in the morning.
I'm gonna be talking.
Sunday night, partly cloudy.
Probably
Then
feel
clearing. Cold
feel
winds
like
blow
I'm
around 5
not
below.
talking, which I am.
Northwest
I
winds
am,
10 to 15 miles per hour.
but I also am
Up to 25
not
miles per hour.
also talking.
Wind
So
chill values as low as 20 below. Monday, sunny. Highs around 16. West winds 5 to 10 miles
All right.
per hour. Wind chill values
So,
as low as
I'm
20
gonna
below
just
in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear.
mute.
Cold with lows around 4 above. Temperature rising to around 13 after midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 9 below.
Right.
Tuesday, sunny. Not as cool with highs around 30.
Oh.
Wind chill values as low as 0 in the morning. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, partly cloudy.
Can I get that unlocked? I'm not gonna risk it.
20s.
I'm gonna go out the front door.
Values as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 20s.
Embrace the cold.
Lows 5 to 10 above. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above 0. Highs in the lower 20s.
Can't stay out here long,
3 a.m. at Lambert.
as you heard from what I was saying.
Heavy
But
snow and fog were reported. Visibility to
these are the
with a temperature of
holy cow
the dew point was
current conditions.
relative humidity.
They have rapidly worsened.
The wind was north at
I would not be surprised if we got
a wind chill of
a lot of snowfall.
was 30.1
We've gotten some snowfall all the way into the deck here.
elsewhere in the metro area. In Chesterfield, snow
I cannot go any further because I don't have snowshoes on,
of a mile.
but
Temperature was
I will
with a wind chill
go further tomorrow morning.
in Belleville, degrees. In
This is just
fog was
crazy.
reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile. And
These are the conditions
8
here. I'm gonna go outside because I'm about to
falling, reducing the
raise my hands off. Excuse me,
of a mile and 9 with a wind chill of -7.
or something like that.
Across the region, light snow was falling in Columbia, Missouri, with a temperature of 4.
Yeah,
Fog were reported, and 4 degrees.
definitely additional
Snow
accumulation.
was falling, and the temperature was 3. Snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile in Springfield,
Definitely
temperature of 36. In Rolla, light
gonna have to.
and the temperature was 4.
Got cold.
Light snow and fog
Close that door.
with 12 degrees.
Oh boy,
Fog were reported
it definitely got cold out there,
with a temperature of
and the conditions worsened with the amount of snow. So
fog were reported, reducing
just wanted to do that for everyone,
of a mile.
because we might be close to the
Wind was north at 12 miles.
end of
Wind chill of -6.
the stream.
Now here is
So I just wanted to do it when the
for portions of eastern and
kind of worst conditions were kind of
southwest.
close, maybe close to their end.
Light accumulating snow
For
through this evening, becoming
places in and around
See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details.
New Valley and Innsbruck and Marthasville and Washington and Augusta and Wright City and Wentzville and Warrenton and all of them. You know, every location.
See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. Wind chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night and Monday.
Oops, sorry.
Advisory for additional details. Spotters are encouraged to report snowfall totals to National Weather Service St. Louis.
Well, now the forecast is working.
Special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington,
All right.
and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette,
All right, what I'm gonna do
New Jersey,
is which one should I record?
Marion, Monroe,
Do I record this
Montgomery,
white one here?
St. Clair, and
Radio
Washington.
Shack,
Dangerously cold.
black one,
Chills of 15 to 25
this
below expected.
silver one,
Actual temperatures
this
between
Recon,
5 to 10
or the
degrees
portable.
below zero as well.
let you all pick.
Portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri. From midnight tonight through Monday. The dangerously
Oh,
cold
you guys pick
as low as 20
silver?
below zero could cause frost
Alright.
on exposed skin
I'll record the
for
silver.
30 minutes.
Alright.
Dress in layers, including a hat, face, and gloves.
I was actually planning on recording.
Record daily maximum snowfall set at St. Louis.
Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches.
At St. Louis yesterday. This breaks the old record of 4.6 inches set in 1936. This is a special weather
Severe
statement
weather,
for
and
the
I
following county: Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until
need to really recover on my sleep schedule
heavy snow.
after this.
Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches. Portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow.
Oh, just
Additional
I'll be right back. I'm gonna see
7 and 10 inches.
if the
For portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if the
until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel is very
front door is
difficult to
unlocked.
impossible. The current time is 3:20 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is NOAA, Weather Radio KDO 89 St. Louis, Missouri, broadcasting on 162.550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday. Today, snow. Snow accumulation of 3 to 5 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as low as 8 below this morning. Tonight, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing.
Alright, I'm back.
Colder with lows around 5 below. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour.
I really
Up to 25 miles per
I really am enjoying this
Wind chill values as low as
severe weather, and not the winter weather
sunny.
um
Highs around 16.
scene
West winds 5 to 10
and overlay. That's just
Wind chill values
Oh,
as low as 20 below in the morning. Monday night,
89. Once it's completed, I'm gonna go over stuff.
lows around 4 above. Temperature rising to around 13 after midnight.
Alright,
Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25
let me
miles
actually
per hour.
see. I'm just
Wind
curious.
chill values as low as 9
Oh.
below. Tuesday, sunny.
the winter cold extreme cold watch has been upgraded to a
with gusts up to 20 miles per hour.
extreme cold warning.
Is 1 below in the morning.
One would expect.
Wednesday night, partly
Let's see in Raleigh, because I don't remember any. I'm talking about Raleigh. Alright, here in Raleigh,
as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower
over near, all the way from
night and Saturday, partly
Yakinville to
3 a.m. at Lambert,
to Winston,
Lewis, heavy snow and fog.
to Pilot Mountain, all the way to Ashboro,
The dew point was 5,
Randleman, Pleasant Garden,
4%.
Greenboro, and
12 miles an
Summerfield, and Mayo Day,
was 30.14 inches and falling. Elsewhere in the metro
and
area, in Chesterfield, snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -4. In Belleville,
they're having sleet and freezing rain.
reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and 9 degrees, with a wind chill of -8. In St. Charles, light snow was falling, reducing the visibility to
Alright, let's see what the...
9, with a wind chill of -7. Across the region,
Okay, it's completed. Perfect.
falling in Columbia,
Let's do our forecast
of 4. In Quincy, light
and
snow and
current conditions, and then
degrees. In Kansas City, light snow was falling, and the temperature was
we'll go from there. Whether we stop the stream, which is...
reducing the visibility to 1/2
it's about time to do that anyway, so...
temperature of 3. In Rolla, light snow and fog were reported, and the temperature was 4. Light snow and fog were reported in
Anywhere in
degrees.
this area
Reported in Springfield, Illinois, with a temperature of 7. Once again in St.
and this area...
reported, reducing the visibility to 1/4 of a mile. The temperature was
Extend that out.
the wind was north at 12 miles an hour, producing
Anywhere in those areas could be seeing light, moderate, or heavy snowfall. Some places that I would
well as west central and south
be surprised for heavy snowfall are here down in southwestern Franklin County,
snow will continue through this evening, becoming heavier later this
all the way up to Burns Mill,
winter weather advisory for
and maybe here in St. Paul, east of Wentzville, and north of O'Fallon.
snowfall is expected through Sunday afternoon for much of the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details.
Extend that baby turtle, sorry.
Drop to -10.
And the New Athens, in north of New Athens, could be having
See the cold
heavy snowfall.
for additional details.
Anywhere else
Are encouraged to report snowfall totals to national.
that I did not circle,
This is a special weather for the following
looks like is having either light
coal,
to moderate snowfall.
Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve,
And then in
and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette,
okay, it's 3.
Macoupin, Madison, Marion, Monroe, Montgomery, Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington. Dangerously cold, wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Temperatures may reach 5
The
below zero as well.
let's go over the winter storm warning for Lincoln County, Missouri.
Illinois and Central.
Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches
Zero could cause
until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible.
dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must.
And this winter storm warning is for Franklin, Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, St. Louis, and Warren
A record
counties.
snowfall of 5.1 inches was set at St. Louis yesterday. This breaks the old record of 4.6 inches set in 1936. This is a special weather statement for the following county: Lincoln, Missouri.
That's new.
Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches for portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following.
Anyway, sorry.
Missouri, Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. A winter storm warning remains in
Okay, if you just listen to the Broadcastify, this winter storm warning is for Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis, and Warren counties in Missouri, and Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow, additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel conditions could be very difficult to impossible.
This is NOAA, Weather Radio KDO 89 St. Louis, Missouri, broadcasting on 162.550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m.
If I can even get on the winter storm warning, I'll do it. Extreme cold warning. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. The actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. For portions of south from midnight tonight to noon Monday. The dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside.
Low is 20 below. Monday, sunny. Highs around 16. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 above. Temperature rising to around 13 after midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 9 below. Tuesday, sunny. Not as cool.
Oh, sorry.
Around 30.
Sorry.
Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Wind chill
All right.
values as low as 1 below in the morning.
I'm gonna read the precautionary and preparedness actions
Lows around
for the
highs in the mid-20s. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy.
The rapid accumulation of snow will make travel extremely difficult, if not impossible. If travel is necessary, please ensure to exercise extreme caution. If you must travel, you keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. In Illinois, the latest road conditions can be obtained at www.getaroundillinois.com. In Missouri, the latest road conditions can be obtained at traveler.modot.org/map or by calling 1-888-275-6636.
Elsewhere in the metro area, in Chesterfield, snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -4. In Belleville, it was 10 degrees. In Cahokia, fog was reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and 9 degrees,
All right.
with a wind chill of -8. In St. Charles, light snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile and 9, with a wind chill of 7. Across the region, light snow was falling in Columbia, Missouri, with a temperature of 4. In Quincy, light snow and fog were reported, and 4 degrees. In Kansas City, light snow was falling and the temperature was 3. Snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile in Springfield, Missouri, with a temperature of
Let's do the future radar,
in Rolla.
and then let's throw the snowfall in, and then I'll figure it out.
Temperature was 4. Light snow and fog were reported in Cape Girardeau with 12 degrees. Light light snow and fog were reported in Springfield, Illinois. With
So total snowfall, and I didn't.
once again in St. Louis, heavy snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/4 of a mile. The temperature was 9 degrees and the wind was north at 12 miles
Okay.
per hour, producing a wind chill of
So
6. Now here is the
this is around 4 a.m.,
of eastern
5 a.m.,
as well as west central and
6
southwest
a.m.,
for tonight. Light accumulating snow will continue.
maybe not 4 a.m.,
Becoming heavier later this evening. See the winter storm warning and winter weather
5 a.m.,
details. And now the
6 a.m.,
for the period Sunday through Friday.
7 a.m. No, at this point.
Snowfall is expected
At that point,
for much of the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details.
I mean,
Wind chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night into Monday morning. See the cold weather advisory for additional details.
I'm gonna probably stop the stream
Snowfall totals
at 4 a.m.
St. Louis.
and then maybe start one up at 5 a.m. just so I could get a break from talking. I know I have gotten some breaks here and there, but
Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington, and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey, McCoupin, Madison, Marion, Monroe, Montgomery, Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. For portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east
All right.
central, and southeast Missouri. From midnight tonight to noon Monday. The dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25
let's look at the total snowfall.
bite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers, including a hat,
Wow.
face mask, and
In just a couple hours, it could.
Record daily maximum snowfall set at St. Louis. A record snowfall of 5.1 inches was set at St. Louis yesterday. This breaks the old record of 4.6 inches set in 1936. This is a special weather statement for the following county: Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday.
All right.
Heavy snow
Sorry, I'm distracted by the record event report.
between 5
Um,
and 10 inches. For portions of south central, southwest, and west central.
So again,
East central and northeast.
this is
Until 6 p.m.
additional snowfall accumulation,
Difficult to impossible. This is a special
which
weather
it's showing 2
counties.
to
Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and
to 7 inches, and again, I would not be surprised if we see another 2 to 5 inches
warning remains in
of snowfall
p.m. Sunday.
accumulation.
Snow. Additional
Maybe even, I would not be surprised if we see. I do agree with the HRRR.
West Illinois and
In some areas, would not be surprised if we see closer to 2 to 7, 2 to 6 more inches of accumulation, or
3:36 a.m. Central.
maybe even
This is NOAA. Weather
area L6 issues area forecast discussion.
broadcasting on 162.550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this
So this is the NAM 3
in
kilometer.
effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday. Today, snow. Snow accumulation of 3 to 5 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts
So
25 miles per hour.
this is additional. Again, this is additional snowfall.
Wind chill value
Anywhere from
below this morning.
1 to 11 inches, or 12 inches,
Colder with lows around
is what the, or 11,
northwest
anywhere from 1
15 miles per
to 12 inches is what the NAM 3 kilometer is showing. Again, I
chill value.
am gonna,
Low is 20 below.
be solid with the range of 2 to 5, another 2 to 5 inches of snowfall accumulation,
10 miles per
and wouldn't be surprised if we see some areas in get up to 2 to 6 and 2 to 7, maybe even 2 to 7 inches of snowfall accumulation.
temperature rising to around 13 after midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 9 below. Tuesday, sunny. Not as cool with highs around 30. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 1 below in the morning. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 0. Highs in the mid-20s. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 20s. Lows 5 to 10
Right.
above. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above 0. Highs
If we get so many
at 3 a.m. at Lambert Field in St. Louis, heavy snow and
Thanks,
fog
Matt.
were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/4 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees. The dew point was 5, giving us a relative humidity
I don't think
of 84%.
you guys would mind if I record broadcast cycles, right?
miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -6, and the pressure was 30.14 inches and falling. Elsewhere in the metro area, in Chesterfield, snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -4. In Belleville, it was 10 degrees. In Cahokia, fog
All right.
reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and 9 degrees, with a wind chill of -8. In St. Charles, light snow was falling, reducing the visibility to 3/4 of a mile and 9, with a wind chill of -7. Across the region, light snow was falling in Columbia, Missouri, with a temperature of 4.
All right, let me just check something real quickly here
Reported, and 4 degrees.
before I record that first broadcast
Snow
cycle.
was falling and the temperature was 3. Snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile in Springfield, Missouri, with a temperature of 3. In Rolla, light snow and fog were reported and the temperature was 4. Light snow and fog were reported in Cape Girardeau with 12 degrees. Light snow and fog were reported in Springfield, Illinois.
Okay, Columbia, Boone County, Missouri. Emergency management reports snow of 5 inches at 30:37 a.m. Light snow still
The
falling.
wind was north at 12 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -6. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of eastern and central Missouri, as well as west central and southwest Illinois. For tonight, light accumulating snow will continue through this evening, becoming heavier later this evening. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday. Heavy accumulating snowfall is expected through Sunday afternoon for much of the area. See the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory for additional details. Wind chills will drop to -10 to -20 degrees Sunday night into Monday morning. See the cold weather advisory for additional details. Spotters are encouraged to report snowfall totals to National Weather Service St. Louis. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gasconade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington, and the following.
I'm gonna mute this because I don't need any interference with the National Weather Service.
Chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside. Record daily maximum snowfall set at St. Louis. A record snowfall of 5.1 inches was set at St. Louis yesterday. This breaks the old record of 4.6 inches set in 1936. This is a special weather statement for the following
to impossible. The current time is 3:43 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is Noah, Weather Radio KDO 89 St. Louis, Missouri, broadcasting on 162.550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to Monday. Today, snow. Snow accumulation of 3 to 5 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as low as 8 below this morning. Tonight, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Colder with lows around 5 below. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below. Monday, sunny. Highs around 16. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 above. Temperature rising to around 13 after midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 9 below. Tuesday, sunny. Not as cold, highs around 30. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 1 below in the morning.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Through Wednesday night.
look that up.
Cloudy. Lows around 0. Highs in the mid-20s. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 20s. Lows 5 to 10 above. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above 0. Highs in the lower 20s. At 3 a.m. at Lambert Field in St. Louis, heavy snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/4 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees. The dew point was 5, giving us a relative humidity of 84%. The wind was north at 12 miles an hour, producing a wind
Okay, hazardous weather outlook. Let's look at this.
30.14 inches and falling. Elsewhere in the metro area, in Chesterfield, snow is falling, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -4. In Belleville,
Accumulating snow will continue through the morning and early afternoon, but will slowly diminish in intensity. Roadways will continue to be impacted in many areas after snow ends due to persistent very cold temperatures. Dangerous cold is expected overnight and Monday morning, with below 0 temperatures and dangerous wind chills as low as 15 to 25 below 0. Now the extended outlook for the period Monday through Saturday. Dangerous cold will persist through Monday morning. Spotter activation may be needed.
Springfield, Missouri, with a temperature of 30. In Rolla, light snow and fog were recorded and the temperature was 4. Light snow and fog were reported in Cape Girardeau with 12 degrees. Light snow and fog were reported in Springfield, Illinois with a temperature of 7. Once again in St. Louis, heavy snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/4 of a mile. The temperature was 9 degrees. The wind was north at 12 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -6. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of eastern and central Missouri, as well as west central and southwest Illinois. For today and tonight, accumulating snow will continue through the morning and early afternoon, but will slowly diminish in intensity. Roadways will continue to be impacted in many areas after snow ends due to persistent very cold temperatures.
Okay.
Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington, and the following counties
In 9 minutes, I'm gonna do another update.
Fayette, Greene, Jersey, Macoupin, Madison, Marion, Monroe, Montgomery, Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. For portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central,
I'm gonna go.
southeast Missouri. From midnight tonight to Monday, the dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside. Record daily maximum snowfall set at St. Louis. A record snowfall of 5.1 inches was set at St. Louis yesterday. This breaks the old record of 4.6 inches set in 1936. This is a special weather statement for the following county, Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches. For portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri, Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis,
Alright, I'm gonna
and Warren.
go ahead
Counties in Illinois, Madison, Monroe,
and just.
a winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow.
Show a camera.
Additional
I'm gonna show
snow
the
accumulations
camera. What in the world?
for portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. The current time is 3:51 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is NOAA Weather Radio KDO 89 St. Louis, Missouri, broadcasting on 162.5
Let's look at this camera here.
This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to Monday. Today, snow. Snow accumulation of 3 to 5 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%.
Who is me? Let me switch to
Tonight, partly cloudy and
here. Just a moment.
colder with lows around 5 below.
Who? Sorry.
West winds
Here.
10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25
Just tell me.
miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below. Monday, sunny. Highs around 16. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 above.
Just tell me, who is at World Emporium at 4 in the morning? That is just my interpretation.
Tuesday, sunny. Not as cold highs are.
I'm just gonna do the get to the 3-hour mark. Like about or get to 4 a.m. everyone, and I am a little tired, but that's because there's nothing really to do. So I'm gonna stop the stream here after when it gets to 4 a.m. and let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna probably actually wait for this second. Wow. The M3 kilometer shows, well, this was at 1 a.m. at 06. I'm gonna look at for the because I just am a little tired and just saw the plow go by. Thought that we would have the snow on the roads. But this I will be probably stopping the stream at like around 4 a.m. if it looks like this. Okay, let me get to single site radar. And then all right. Looks like I might actually stop the stream pretty soon. And then get it going in like around 6 to 7 a.m. Maybe. Pending what the... Yeah. Alright. Pending what 0003 shows. I might just go lay in bed maybe for a couple minutes after I get the cycles. Oh, shit. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that, but...
Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve, Warren and Washington, and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene, Jersey, Macomb, Madison, Marion, Monroe, Montgomery, Randolph, St. Clair, and Washington. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. Portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri. From midnight tonight to Monday, the dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside. Record daily maximum snowfall set at St. Louis. A record snowfall of 5.1 inches was set at St. Louis yesterday.
Maybe 6 a.m.
Record of 4.6 inches set in 1936. This is a special weather statement for the following county: Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow.
Just gonna go 2 more.
Between 5 and 10 inches. For portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and northeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday, travel could be very difficult to impossible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties.
As you can see, there's a lot of area, not that many areas that are under aren't under.
And the following counties in Illinois: Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches. Portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri. Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. Snow accumulation of 3 to 5
would not be
inches.
surprised if they
Highs
do
around
continuation on that.
north winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up
I mean, I
to
do see a
25
couple
miles per hour.
spots, but
Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as
might.
low as 8 below this morning. Tonight, partly cloudy this evening, then clearing.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
5 below.
Okay.
Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with
Oop.
gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below.
Farmington, St. Francis County, Missouri. Amateur radio reports snow of 6 inches at 3:49 a.m. Snow still falling.
Wind chill values as low as 20 below in the morning. Monday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 above. Temperature rising to around 13 after midnight. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 9 below. Tuesday, sunny. Not as cold, highs around 30. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 1 below in the morning. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Lows around 0. Highs in the mid-20s. Wind chill values as low as 10 below. Thursday through Friday, mostly cloudy. Highs in the lower 20s. Lows 5 to 10 above. Friday night and Saturday, partly cloudy. Lows 0 to 5 above 0. Highs in the lower
6
20s.
a.m.
At 3 a.m. at Lambert Field in St. Louis, heavy snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/4 of a mile with a temperature of 9 degrees. The dew point was 5, giving us a relative humidity of 84%. The wind was north at 12 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -6, and the pressure was 30.14 inches and falling. Elsewhere in the metro area, in Chesterfield, snow is falling, reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and the temperature was 9, with a wind chill of -4. In Belleville was 10 degrees. In Cozaljet, fog was reported,
Okay.
reducing the visibility to 1/2 of a mile, and 9 degrees, with a wind chill of -8. In St. Charles, light snow was falling, reducing the visibility to
Sorry, after this, I'm gonna.
9, with a wind chill of -7. Across the region, light snow is falling in Columbia, Missouri, with a temperature of 4. In Quincy, light snow and fog were reported, and 4 degrees. In Kansas City, light snow is falling, and the temperature was 3. Snow and fog
All right.
were reported, reducing the visibility
So.
to 1/2 of a mile in Springfield, Missouri, with a temperature of 3.
So I'm just waiting until this cycle is done.
Fog were reported, and the temperature was 4. Light snow and fog were reported in Cape Girardeau with 12 degrees. Light snow and fog were reported in Springfield, Illinois with a temperature of 7. Once again in St. Louis, heavy snow and fog were reported, reducing the visibility to 1/4 of a mile. The temperature was 9 degrees and the wind was north at 12 miles an hour, producing a wind chill of -6. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of eastern and central Missouri, as well as west, central, and southwest Illinois. For today and tonight, accumulating snow will continue through the morning and early afternoon, but will slowly diminish in intensity. Roadways will continue to be impacted in many areas after snow ends due to persistent very cold temperatures.
Okay.
Cold is expected overnight and Monday morning.
The camera is
Temperatures and dangerous wind chills as low as 15 to 25 below 0.
showing some snowflakes.
Now the extended outlook for the period Monday through
Dog?
Thursday. Dangerous
Get your
cold
pet
will
inside.
morning.
Get your pet inside.
Activation may be needed. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Callaway, Cole, Crawford, Franklin, Gastonade, Iron, Jefferson, Lincoln, Madison, Montauk, Montgomery, Osage, Reynolds, St. Charles, St. Francis, St. Louis City, St. Louis, St. Genevieve, Warren, and Washington, and the following counties in Illinois: Bond, Calhoun, Clinton, Fayette, Greene,
wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. For portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri.
Alright. Sorry that I haven't talked. I'm just trying to wait for the cycle. Alright. Let me just check a couple of things.
Record daily maximum snowfall set at St. Louis. A record snowfall of 5.1 inches was set at St. Louis yesterday. This breaks the old record of 4.6 inches set in 1936. This is a special weather statement for the following county, Lincoln, Missouri. A winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches. For portions of south central, southwest, and west central Illinois and central, east central, and north.
Okay.
Until 6 p.m. Sunday.
Alright, let's see.
Travel could be very
Let's just pick a spot.
possible. This is a special weather statement for the following counties in Missouri: Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, St. Louis, and Warren, and the following counties in Illinois: Madison,
Okay.
Monroe, and St. Clair.
Little Rock.
Storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m.
Well, in Little Rock,
Heavy snow.
right now, there is a combination of freezing rain and sleet, and there is also going to be probably some snow starting in Little Rock.
Until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. The current time is 4:06 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is NOAA Weather Radio KDO 89 St. Louis, Missouri, broadcasting on 162.550 megahertz. This program originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in St. Louis, Missouri, and serves parts of east central Missouri and southwest Illinois, including the St. Louis metro area and surrounding counties. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to Monday. Today, snow. Snow accumulation of 3 to 5 inches. Highs around 15. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Chance of snow near 100%. Wind chill values as low as 8 below this morning. Tonight, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Colder with lows around 5 below. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wind chill values as low as 20 below. Monday.
Alright. I got until 4:12. Alright, let's rapid fire this. So we got because I want to get these cycles done. So we have light to moderate, maybe even heavy snowfall in some areas. In that circle, ranging from Owensville and Gerald in Washington all the way to Red Bud, New Athens, and Fayetteville in Illinois. And anywhere else in this area could be picking up light, moderate to or heavy snowfall. And one area for heavy snowfall I wouldn't be surprised about is Warrenton, Missouri. And this big circle goes from Warrenton, Hawk Point, and Silix all the way to Bartelso, Carlisle, Tamalo, Greenville, Sorrento, Mount Olive, and Gillespie in Illinois. And winter And this winter storm warning is for Lincoln County. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 5 and 10 inches until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. And this winter storm warning is for Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Missouri, and Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. Sunday. Heavy snow. Additional snow accumulations between 7 and 10 inches until 6 p.m. Sunday. Travel could be very difficult to impossible. Extreme cold warning in effect from midnight tonight to noon Monday. Dangerously cold wind chills of 15 to 25 below expected. Actual temperatures may reach 5 to 10 degrees below zero as well. From midnight tonight to noon Monday, the dangerously cold wind chills as low as 25 below zero could cause frostbite on exposed skin in as little as 30 minutes. Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside. Let's do the precaution and preparedness actions. The rapid accumulation of snow will make travel extremely difficult, if not impossible. If travel is necessary, be sure to exercise extreme caution. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. In Illinois, the latest road conditions can be obtained at www.gettingaroundillinois.com. In Missouri, the latest road conditions can be obtained at traveler.modot.org/map or by calling 1-888-275-6636. Let's do the Franklin, Jefferson, St. Charles, St. Louis City, and Warren counties in Missouri, Madison, Monroe, and St. Clair counties in Illinois winter storm warning precautionary and preparedness actions. The rapid accumulation of snow will make travel extremely difficult, if not impossible. If travel is necessary, be sure to exercise extreme caution. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. In Illinois, the latest road conditions can be obtained at www.gettingaroundillinois.com. In Missouri, the latest road conditions can be obtained at traveler.modot.org/map or by calling 1-888-275-6636. I'll be right back.
Monday through Saturday. Dangerous cold will persist through Monday morning. Spotter activation may be needed. This is a special weather statement.
Alright, let's rapid fire through this. Or get up to the HRRR. All right. Looks like we might be going until 6 a.m. maybe. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna just start a stream at, pending what the conditions are. I really, guys, just want to stop the stream, because these are the conditions right now. Let me see the radar. I'll keep a close eye on the radar. Yeah, really, I'm just gonna stop it right now, everyone, because it doesn't look that intense. But if it looks intense, I will start going live. So
The current time is 4:16 a.m. Central.
okay. All right. So after I go through the HRRR. Okay, which I can use that model for. So the you know what, that's not enough. So I really just, I mean, it's 1 hour, everyone. I will probably see about going live at 7, maybe. And then, maybe from maybe around like 5, maybe around 11 to 1 p.m. But I'll just I'll just stop the stream. I'm gonna stop the stream, everyone. I'm gonna keep close eye on the models, and I just hope everyone has a great rest of their day, or rest of their sleep, I guess, if you're watching this in your sleep. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Wait, no. I have to go through it again. Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna have to go through it again. All right. So, which rapid fire is awesome. So, basically, the heavy snow will persist in Illinois. Will persist in Illinois until around 6 a.m. Around 7 a.m. There might be some heavy snowfall. And then around like 11 to 12 to 1, there might be some heavy snowfall. And then the storm, gets out of the St. Louis area by like 3 to 4 p.m. All right, total snowfall. All right. So I mean, I did track a lot of heavy snowfall here. So I am pretty happy if I don't live stream. I mean, I like to live stream on Sunday just because fine conditions. I'm gonna just use the 6 or 8Z for the total snowfall because I'm just gonna use the 8Z for the total snowfall because so anywhere basically, so 2 to anywhere from 2 to 7 inches is what the HRRR is showing, which I agree with. I think we will see another 2 to 5 inches additionally, but maybe in some areas 2 to 6 and 2 to 7 additional inches of snowfall accumulation. In the NAM 3 kilometer, the NAM 3 kilometer is showing anywhere from between 1.7 to 11.3 inches, which is 1 to 12 inches, which I do not think, which I think the 2 to 5 inch range is more realistic of additional snowfall accumulation. But I do think some spots could pick up 2 to 6 inches, maybe even 2 to 7 inches of snowfall accumulation when the storm is all said and done. So thank you all for watching this stream. I know it was overnight. You might have been watching in your sleep, but hopefully some people have watched it with it recorded. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all later today. Bye.
Degrees below zero as well. For portions of south central and southwest Illinois and central, east central, and southeast Missouri. From midnight tonight to noon Monday,